of the internet. I'm Lauren Elizabeth, and I've now done this intro 5 times and it's still not funny, so let's hope this video turns out better. It is Monday here on my channel, which means it's must-have Monday, and I'll be uploading every other Monday now instead of every Monday, and then every Friday. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about that on Twitter, so I've been doing some hard thinking this morning, and I honestly really did not know what to film until about 30 minutes ago. I thought, why not do a what's in my bag video, because I've never even shown you guys my purse, and I've had it for a while, and it's my favorite thing in the world. You've probably seen this. It's a Celine Nano, I believe it's called. I've had it for a year. It was quite the investment, but it's literally the only purse I really use, and it was like the one purse I wanted. This purse, I always tell people, is like a black hole. Like, it fits so much stuff, and so it's like I don't even need a bigger purse because this one looks like it's a little crossbody thing, but it actually holds so much. You don't need a big bag, but you can still hold a lot. So this is my bag, and I'm just gonna show you guys what's in it for my must-haves of my bag must-haves. That kind of rhymes, slant rhyme. So the first thing in my bag is obviously my wallet, and it has all my cards and cash in there. Whoa, groundbreaking. Then I have this little pouch, and I just keep like a little emergency Sudafed, your emergency lollipop, your emergency tampon, your emergency strip of gum, and I think there's some other stuff in there, but I've been having a lot of emergencies apparently. The next thing I keep in there is a thing of Advil, and this actually has a cool twisty top, so it's not childproof, because childproof ones can be difficult when you're secretly a child trapped in a 20-year-old body. The next thing I like to keep in there is a hat, because you never know when it's gonna get too sunny, and you also never know when you want to look extra cool that day instead of looking like your normal self. Then I have my dry bar brush, because this is my favorite brush to blow out my hair, and I also use it to brush my hair, so if you're ever having a hair emergency or whatever, I like to keep this brush in my bag so that I always have it no matter what. The next thing I like to keep in my bag is my Tazo refreshment tea. Mint tea is my favorite right now. Sometimes you don't want to get tea at a restaurant because it's overpriced or whatever, or you just want to get like hot water from Starbucks because their tea sucks, and put your own little tea packet in that, so you always gotta carry all your teas. Then I always carry a Lush bath bomb. This one is, it's so pretty. It's blue and it's white and it smells really good. And you never, like, sometimes you might want to take a bath at your friend's house, or like you might be somewhere where you need a bath bomb, or maybe like you want to give it away as a present. I mean, you just like, honestly, you never know. Like, even you can break a little piece off and fill up a sink with it, or you can just like drop it in the toilet if you take a really bad poop in public. The next thing I like to keep in my bag is my St. Ives Naturally Soothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter Lotion, because I get really, really dry skin, and so sometimes I just don't like when I look scaly. I don't like looking like a fish. People already question if I'm a human, so I like to make sure that they don't think I might be a fish as well. So to kind of narrow the choices down to a human, I get rid of my scaly type figure and always am lotioning up. I also like to always have a scarf, because Los Angeles gets really always gets really cold, so you never know when you're gonna need to like actually bundle up, and you could be anywhere and the temperature could just drop. It happens all the time. So you want to make sure you're really prepared so you don't get frostbite. It's really common. The next thing is my iPad. I like to keep my iPad in my purse because a computer is just too big to put in your purse. So if you get an iPad, you can still do all the same stuff. I even have a little stylus instead of my fingers, so I look extra cool in business meetings. And I keep my calendar on this and like all my music and stuff like that. So it's a little iPad mini, so it doesn't take up as much space, so that you can still fit everything you need in your bag. Since I keep all my music and stuff on my iPad and I love listening to music, I keep my Studio Beats. These are like the bigger ones, but it's so worth it because they get the best sound, and you never know when you're just gonna need to like whip these out and just start listening to music. So it's always good to like keep these around. Like, I don't really like little earbuds, so I just like put these like this and just toss them in my purse. I don't really like how the iPad takes pictures. I kind of go a little bit more quirky than that, so I also keep my Polaroid camera in my bag. This is like a little bit of a bigger one than the one you always see at Urban Outfitters, because I don't know, I feel like everyone has that one, so I wanted to get the cooler, bigger one. So I just bring this with me so that I can take pictures and capture moments, and it's just like you whip it out, no problem, snap a pic, and you're good. I also like to bring a mason jar in my purse everywhere that I go, because I feel like I want to save the environment and I don't want to be using plastic and paper cups everywhere I go. And I just like drinking out of mason jars better. Like we don't have any cups in our house. We only drink out of these. So I bring these everywhere so that I can just reuse them, so that if I need to go to Starbucks or something, I can just have them fill it up with this, and then I'll just rinse it out in the bathroom and toss it back in my purse. Then I always like to keep a record in my purse, just because, like I said, I like the whole Polaroid and like record thing. I think it's like super quirky and stuff. So I like to keep a record. This one is Alive by the Black Keys, the Big Come Up. And it has, you know, a solid 7 songs. So you can just bring this to parties, and I don't want to put my record player in my purse, obviously, because it gets a little heavy sometimes. And I mean, I've tried it, but I don't like it. So I'll bring this because a lot of my friends have record players because I only hang out with cool people. So I like to bring this in my purse just in case I'm going to a party or something, and can always have like my favorite record on hand to play and be able to like DJ a little swag on the beat. Then I like to keep a flannel in my purse at all times because, like I said, not only can it get really chilly in LA, you might always need it as a fashion statement. So whether you want to tie it around your waist, or I like to just like kind of throw it on like that, or I just use it as obviously a flannel over top. And you just never know. You always want to have like some kind of like light jacket or sweater, and so I just kind of like do one of these and toss it in just for if I ever need it throughout the day. And then lastly, I bring this little Victoria's Secret body spray. It's the spray that I wear every single day, but I just like how it's like this little travel size because I want to make sure everything is really compact and just functionable and realistic to put in my bag. So I think that the fact that Victoria's Secret makes these little travel size ones is awesome, because now everything can fit in my bag, just because like this is so tiny that everything else is just so compact and easy, and this would be the one thing to probably take up the most room. So since they make these in travel size, it's awesome because I can just toss it in my bag and don't have to stress about anything else getting in the way. It barely takes up any room. Then obviously my keys and my chapstick, a pair of sunglasses, some spare change, and that's about it. So this is everything in my bag. Like I said, it looks small, but it's so practical, and it keeps everything that I really need. Like I only put stuff in my bag that I know I'm going to need throughout the day, and that is just obviously realistic. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and in the meantime, I will talk to you guys on Twitter at LoveLaurenE. I know, it's the worst name in the world because it's so long and annoying. I hate it too. Don't forget there's a new video schedule, so I'll be seeing you every Friday and every other Monday. I just love seeing all your faces. Even though I can never see your faces, you can only see my face, which I'm so sorry. We didn't really work that deal out well, did we? I'm gonna stop talking now so you can do something more meaningful with your life, and maybe I can figure mine out as well. But thank you for watching. I love you guys very much, and I will see you in a few days.